Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. How are you today? I hope you are all just doing good. Okay, so for today's lesson, I'm going to give you a review about report tax. As usual, with me, Miss Rani. Okay, first up, we are I'm going to tell you what are we going to talk about in this presentation. The first one is we're going to talk about the definition. So you need to know what the definition of a report tax. And the second one is the purpose. I'd like you to know the objective, why the right writes the tax, especially here is the report tax. And number three is the structure. I hope you still remember the generic structure of the text. And last one is the language features that is used in the text. Okay, let's go to the first step, that is the definition of the report text. So a report, anyone knows what a report is? Okay, a report is actually an official document made by someone or a group of people after studying and investigating a subject carefully. So, because we are talking about the report text here, so you need to know what the definitions for the report text itself. The report text definition is a text that presents detailed information about something. Okay, so the text consists of many informations in details. Okay, now I've got an example of a text here. This is, of course, a report text entitled Bird. So let's read together. Birds are interesting flying animals. They are vertebrates and warm-blooded animals. They belong to apes class and they can be found all over the world. Birds breathe with their air pocket. Besides as respiration organ, air pocket also can enlarge or reduce their weight when flying or swimming. There are many kinds of birds. Earth bird has special characteristics. They have different morphology according to their food and their habitat. Some of them eat seeds, pollen, fish, or meat. There are some species that live inland and the others live in water. Land birds live on their nest. Female birds have specific tasks. They lay eggs and feed their baby. Besides that, they look for fruits for their baby. Okay, so this is the example of a report text where you can find um, all detailed information about the bird. Now, what about the purpose? Let's see. Because it contains of detailed information and it's usually based on the investigation or observation, so it means that it comes from the factual what is that called, information. So the purpose for the report text is to generally present information about something to the reader, or you can also say to present factual information about particular things. Okay, now, so where can we find report text anyway? In many things, like you can find the report text in encyclopedia, or in a magazine, or in science book, and also reference book, documentary film, and many others. Okay, now let's take a look at the structure of the report text. It actually consists of two. The first one is general classifications, where you can find the kind of introduction of the topic that the writer presents in the text. It usually introduces the name of the object that the writer will report, yeah, or will explain, or will give the information on. And the second one is the description. So it's kind of the writer will describe the object or the topic in very specific and very detailed ones. Okay, now let's talk about the language features. So the language features that mainly used in the report text is simple present tense, because it use present verb or verb 1, and usually with to be as well, like there is, there are, and also it has, um, it swims, stuff like that. And then it also use the action verb, a verb that expresses physical action, just like what I said before: swims, jumps, flies, stuff like that. And then the third person point of view. So uh, all third person of point of view, like not using I, but using the pronouns, like the personal pronoun, like eat, they. Okay. Now, what about the difference? Because we're talking about the report text, sometimes the students like kind of mix it up with the descriptive text. You still remember the descriptive text? Okay. I hope you still remember, because you learned this when you were in junior high school and also when you were in the first grade area. So what's the difference between report text and descriptive text? Okay, it has three main differences. The first one is the title. The report text describes something in general, while descriptive text describes one specific thing. Like if you see, for example, uh, the previous text that I gave you, that is about bird. So that is talking about the bird in general. Yeah, all the birds. But when it comes to the descriptive text, the title usually use my, for example, my unique parrot, like that. So parrot is kind of a bird, and then it is very specific because it is mine, because there is my unique, or my unique parrot, for example. So it's like, it's not other parrots, but it's mine, the one that I have, like that. So from the title itself, it's really significant. We can see significantly that this is different. Okay. And the second one is the writer's opinion. Since report text based on the observation or experiment, so the writer cannot include his or her opinion through the text. While in the descriptive text, because that consists of, well, this is also factual information, but it's like not coming from observation, not coming from experiment. So the writer can include his or her opinion about the object. Like for example, my unique parrot. It is very unique, because so that is a kind of opinion. You can also say that. I mean, like the writer can write that kind of thing in the text, because that is descriptive text. You can just put your opinion there. Okay. And last one is the purpose, of course. The report text presents factual information about something in general. Like that is the purpose, is to present to the readers the factual information in general about one particular thing, while descriptive is just describing also particular thing, but in a very specific one, not 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 the object that everybody has. I mean, like that's very personal one. Okay, so I hope you got it from the report, the difference between report text and descriptive text. I think that's all from me. I'm so sorry, this PowerPoint, or for this video, I don't really translate it into Indonesia, because I'd like you to try to get the point of what I say, because you have learned this at school, so I believe you've already known about the report text. Okay, I think that's all for this video. See you again next video. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.